All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, after going with the straight pipe, went ahead, unlocked my PCM. So now that every other mod that I do after, I'd be able to tune it. Ended up going with the T1000 Diablo tuner. Huge shout out to my boy Chicago Scat Pack. He was the one who was able to get me a good deal on that. Here's my PCM, just got back from Diablo Tuner, and here's the instructions. So I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall it. First thing, as always though, if you've watched the installs, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery, install the unlocked PCM, and then we're gonna go from there. But let's see what kind of gains I can get. Obviously everything is still stock. The only thing I've done differently is unlock the PCM. So if you don't know how to access the PCM, there's a lot of installation and other videos on YouTube that shows you how to do it, and I believe Diablo Tuner also has a how to remove the PCM from a charger / challenger, which is very simple. Wasn't too hard. So the only thing I was confused about on some of the videos was how to unclip these. Alright, so you will have to manhandle these clips, but these are fairly simple after you find out exactly where to push them. So you're going to have two of these little plugins that go straight into your PCM. You have this top piece, and then you also have another one that's down here at the bottom. Okay, now if you got big hands, you're just going to have to work it in some way, or have someone who's got smaller hands or medium-sized hands, whatever the case, to get inside here, because this is a pretty small compartment, and you're going to have to obviously pull these back in order to take off your PCM. But the clips that you have to undo, alright, so this is where it plugs in. This side right here plugs into the PCM. Flip it over. These clip, this little button right here, you push this in, then this little handle right here is going to be back here. You push this in, pull that handle back. This is exactly how you unlock this portion from your PCM. Once this is up all the way, you're able just to wiggle it out, pull it out your PCM. Okay, so this is the clip right here. I know it's not, I haven't been able to find a video that's clear on that. Push this portion in, then pull this portion from here back this way. I hope that makes sense, and you're gonna have to do it for both of them. This one and the other one that's down here, and they're color coded, so you don't have to worry about plugging in the wrong port into the PCM and everything like that. One's tan and the other one is like a gray, so it works out. So we're gonna go ahead and plug it in real quick, and then we'll go from there.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have dreams of people that they love one day.
All right, so now that we got the PCM back in, like I said, this is fairly simple. You can find the installation video or, you know, taking out the PCM on Diablo Tuner's website, or there's also another YouTube video that another guy does, so I'm not going to bore you with everything like that. Just remember, I have a 2017 Dodge Charger Daytona. This is where you're going to get your PCM. First and foremost, you're going to remove the negative terminal from the battery in your trunk, and then, you know, that's when you want to take out your PCM. All you would do, put this back down. All right, before I even put the clips in, these clips right here, I'm gonna go ahead and look at the directions. So all it states, let me move all this stuff real quick. All right, now that we got the battery, this is the one you'll be removing. Go ahead, leave that on. Just go ahead, grab. So it comes with the procedures on how to do it properly. All right, got my key in my pocket. So I already did all this. Remove the negative terminal from the battery, move original PCM, swap any all brackets, did all that. Now we're on step 5, reinstall negative battery terminal. That's what we just did. Turn the ignition on to the run position. Run position. All right. Then press the start button twice without hitting the brake pedal. Keep on for 5 seconds. Turn ignition to off position. Press the start button again. Turn it off. Okay. Press the start button again. The key should be in the lock position, and the start button should have the lock illuminated. Now you may start the vehicle. Verify you have throttle input by pressing the gas. The RPM should react as normal. Alright. If the throttle doesn't respond, good thing it did, so we're good to go. Alright. Here we go, baby. Now, all we got to do is plug in the tuner into, I believe it's called the OBD port. And we're going to go from there. Woo, that smells real bad. Let's see, make sure we got throttle response. We'll just take it out to the garage. All right. Alright, so we got proper throttle. Let me see the radio. Alright, so everything's working properly, which is a good sign. So now it's time to try to tune this thing. Like I said, the Daytona is still stock. There's not much more. I went ahead and turned it off, make sure. Like I said, the Daytona, she's still stock. She's gonna stay stock for a while. Like I said, the last video, so the last video, you saw that I got it straight piped and everything like that. A lot of people have loved it. So I do eventually want to get headers. I eventually want to get, you know, a catback exhaust, everything like that. But as of right now, I love the way it sounds. So I just did the next best thing. Went ahead, unlocked my PCM, and went with the tuner so that, you know, I could start slowly, little baby steps. I'm not trying to go right into, you know, Hellcat mode or anything like that, which I would love to, but, you know, parts for something like this obviously cost money, and just trying to take it step by step. So one more time, huge shout out to my boy Chicago Scat Pack for definitely hooking me up with this, and you know, telling me where to send my PCM, the proper things and everything like that. As far as tuning, we know exactly who we're going to be talking to. Huge shout out to Growl's Garage. I saw one of his videos and he got his tuned by Jay Green. And on top of that, my boy Chicago Scat Pack was also talking to me about Jay Green. Apparently he knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to tuning these vehicles. And, you know, just from here on out, anything that I install into my Daytona, I'd be able to tune it myself. Or if I go with the whole new headers and whole new system and everything like that, I'm going to obviously take it to the dyno, get it tuned, but at least I got everything unlocked so that I can start modifying the vehicle the way I want it. So stay tuned for this, and we're going to go ahead and try to see how this thing works. Alright, we're going to go ahead and mess with the tuner. So go somewhere under here. Go ahead and plug this in real quick. Actually, you know what? Put the car in. Go ahead, plug it in right here. Oh, twist it. All right. So it means it's on. Let's go ahead and put the car in run. There it goes. Alright, so it says warning, please do not operate this vehicle. You already know. We're gonna go ahead and accept that. Oh my god. If you do not accept these, I think I accidentally pressed decline. Whoops! Well, I gotta unplug it and accept it. I thought it was on accept. Oh my god. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, take two. Let's try this again, shall we? As a matter of fact, what if I put it up here? Would you be able to see it? No, let's keep it down here. Alright, so let's make sure I'm in accept this time. Just move over. Nope, still decline. What the? Accept. Boom. Alright, now it's going to do its thing. Apparently it's supposed to run its diagnostics and I guess make sure that it's going to read my stock tune. Or factory tune, however you want to call it. So let's go to performance. I agree. Please wait. Please connect this train to the download program. We did all this already. You should be good to go. Hmm, 2017 Dodge Charger 6.4. Continue. Yes. So let's see. Well, it's my first time trying to fuck with this thing, so we'll see what happens. Move this seat back a little bit. So if you haven't noticed, I did change my decals, rebadge designs. Huge shout out to them, or him, I believe it is, one individual making these. So got the little gold accents to obviously match the gold stitching on the inside. My new button, you know, trying to keep it military affiliated, more Navy affiliated, so I got it full speed ahead. And then over here also have the new badge that just says Daytona 392, but they're gold accents. They're really nice. They stand out. I absolutely love them. So huge shout out to Rebadge Designs. If you're trying to look for something different, you know, go check them out on Instagram. All right, real quick, let's go back to doing this again. All right, accept. Okay. Let's go to performance. Hopefully it does it again. Agree. Calibration updater button. Update your vehicle to the supported cal ID. Oh my god, what is this taking forever? Alright, so let's go ahead and do that then real quick. Please do not operate. Accept. Alright, now let's try this again. Performance. Agree. Oh, there it goes. Updating TCM. So now it says until you reach a desired location, you may not be able to shift. Service electronic stability. Everything's on. This is starting to blink. Now it's starting to update the TCM. Not sure how long it's going to take. It's probably going to take, you know, maybe 10 minutes, hopefully. All right, we'll go ahead and continue once the gets closer to the end. All right, so we're at 99%, 100%. Finally reached it. Turn key off. Continue. Please wait. Turn key on. Calibration update successful. Continue. Sweet. Now let's see what happens next. Alright, so shifter stopped blinking. No more of the shifting warning sign. Let's see what this says. Yes, I accept, as always. Alright, go to performance again, maybe? Agree? Hopefully it doesn't make me do the same thing. Okay, now this I don't know what I'm gonna do. Diablo tunes or quick adjust. Well, damn. Now what? Damn it. Alright, so I went to performance. We go to Diablo tunes.
New text message from Steve.
Yep, of course, my boy. He's helping me out. So perfect 93 octane. Diablo Sport performance tune designed for stock mildly modified vehicles using 93 octane. Yep, choose. And then skip tuning this because I don't know what we're gonna do as of right now. Yep, so choose that. Skip tuning this module. Your original backup will now be saved, so continue. There it goes. Blind spot alert. Don't know why that would be on. So right now, I guess it's saving my backup tune, which is the factory tune, because it's never been tuned before, into the system. From what I understand, you know, probably gonna get a lot of hate comments because this is my first time actually doing this. I'm still learning how to use this thing. On the phone with my buddy Steve right now. He's trying to go through it and talk to Diablo Sport as well. They taught me through it, so just making sure I'm not trying to jack anything up. That's my biggest thing. So right now it is saving my factory tune, which is just the factory settings of the vehicle, just in case the tune that I'd set up after this one, I can set it back to the original. So we'll go ahead one more time, continue once the tune is closer than what it's at right now. Alright, now it says turn key off. So key is off. One side is done, continue. Whew. So I was told that this whole setup process takes approximately 30 to 45 minutes depending on the vehicle and then depending on exactly what you're trying to do. So now it says turn key on. Go back to the run. Alright, and then 2-3 seconds. Please wait. Uh-oh. No. Alright, now it's reading the TCM. Like I said, you have to have patience with this thing. And once it's set up properly, it'll be good to go. So what I selected was the perfect 93 octane, since all I do is run 93 octane in this car. And we're gonna go from there. And then my buddy Steve's gonna teach me how to, or show me, well, both same thing, whatever, how to change the parameters in this thing so we could get better throttle response and, you know, change gears more smoothly and a lot more, I guess, efficiently, quicker, just so the car can go a lot faster, a lot quicker, if that makes any sense. So right now it's reading the TCM, and yeah, but for now, remember May 20th I'll be over at WECFest over in Chicago, Navy Pier. Make sure you come check me out. I'm gonna be with the crew. The whole crew's gonna be there. Come out and check us out. It's gonna be lit. I'm so excited. Cannot wait for May 20th, which is a Sunday. I believe it starts at 1, so it's gonna be 1 to 6. And yeah, make sure you're there, because if you miss out, then you're just missing out on what we have to bring to the Chicago Mopar community. But you know, at the same time, I was trying to get some more sponsorships. Only reason I'm talking right now is I'm still waiting for this. So I was looking, if you haven't noticed yet, Seatbelt Planet has came out with new colors for all the seatbelts, and what I wanted to do was gold, and I reached out to them, and apparently they don't have color of gold for a seatbelt right now. The closest one that I found on their website was ivory, which is kind of like a light gold, which I think, I don't know, it might match the Daytona little badging on the but then again, it might be a little too light. Might match this right here though. So I'm gonna actually ask them for samples. My boy Sean just told me, I was like, damn, that's a fucking great idea. I didn't even think of that. Ask them for samples. Look, see what the ivory looks like. Hopefully it's not too light. I'm also gonna see what the silver looks like, and maybe the gray. I think the gray is just gonna be just like the black. I want something to be, you know, pop, and I think the gray, or the, I'm sorry, the gold is gonna look awesome. And so I'm gonna look at the silver and the gold and go from there. Hopefully they can offer me a really good deal, because I hit them up on Instagram. They saw my vehicle, said they loved my vehicle. I told them I would love to represent them over at WECFest, which a couple of my buddies are actually going to be doing, and you know, trying to get on that bandwagon as well. So huge shout out to Seatbelt Planets. If you haven't heard of them, like I said, they have a variety of colors as of right now. They're up and coming with more colors, but they have a bunch of colors that you can change your seatbelts with. You can either send them your factory ones, where you take them out yourself and send them to them, or you can just get brand new ones. So make sure you check them out. And right now we're at 72%, and yeah, just waiting pretty much. I would love to detail the car, but apparently it's supposed to rain for the rest of this week, so I'm not gonna even worry about it. And honestly, I was thinking I'm gonna try to figure out a way to find something to take this whole panel off. So if I'm trying to do everything black and gold on the inside just to match the stitching, I'm thinking about taking this off right here, and I'm thinking about taking this off right here, and painting that entire thing gold, just because this silver accents here, the door handles, all this just kind of throws everything off. I wish they had the option where, oh, 96%, sweet. I wish they had the option where you could choose your color seats and stuff like that, because I know some of the Hellcats and Scat Packs came with the red seating interior and the black interior, which is freaking awesome. Wish we could do that. But, alright, original backup has been saved. Continue. So let's go from here. Let's see what happens. And now I want to say, I guess I'm going to say install tune. Alright, so now it just says blind spot alert, temporary unavailable. Riding PCM. And there was a beeping from my hood, so that must be a good sign. Service electronic stability control. So everything right now is kind of going crazy. But it's riding to a PCM, so I believe it's installing the perfect 93 octane Diablo tune that was set in this tuner. And it's sending it to my PCM, obviously. That's the reason why it says riding PCM. Alright. But like I said, I think, this is just me talking, just my opinion. I think that Dodge should come up with interior options, more interior options, like color options and things like that. Like, I like this gold stitching, okay? Don't get me wrong. But they should come up with an option to where if you want it black, or do you want your seats gold with this black, or change this color, options of this color, options of your stitching. It's the little details that matter, you know what I mean? Even the options of this interior right here, you know, leather, suede, whatever, a leather steering wheel or a suede steering wheel. You know, all Dodge is just changing all the outside, making all the SEs look like SRTs, all the basic RT models looking like SRTs, so every single Charger is looking the same. So I think there should be more options for the interior. That'd be freaking awesome. Dodge can make more money that way too. But like I said, that's just my opinion. So right now it says service transmission continue until you reach just now that's blinking. All right, still riding to TCM, or first it was riding to the PCM, now it's riding to the TCM. But yeah, I think they should have more interior options. Another way to make money, easy way to make money, because if you're like me and you like to pick and choose what your inside looks like, I think it's gonna be sick. Cause then think about it, you know, Dodge is losing out on money because now you don't have options to change your seatbelts. Now you got to reach out to another company. They're making money, which is awesome for other companies, but Dodge, you have to start changing the interior options. Give us more options. That's all I'm saying. Nothing wrong with the interior, but I want more options. I want more options, and I need it now. Exactly. Okay? Because this, the gold or the silver, I mean, there's nothing else silver in here with the exception of this. That's it. Okay, the paddles, but I've seen people change these out too. That's a great song. Yep. Too bad I can't play it though. Alright, 92%. 95. Here we go, baby. Turn key off. Alright, so the 93 octane tune is installed. I won't be able to tell you how it is until I start driving it, and I don't think I'll be able to drive it today. I got a lot of homework to do. But if you enjoyed this video, I wanted to keep it, you know, somewhat little update, somewhat short, and hope you like all my talking and stuff like that. But other than that, I'll give you guys an update once I start driving the car, let you know how it feels and everything like that. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.